Hey guys, first of all, a very happy new year to you all. I hope that this year in 2020 and this decade brings you joy, happiness and prosperity. I hope you enjoyed the 2019 and the 2010s as much as I did, and the future is very bright for us all. Today I'm going to be flying American Airlines from Dallas to Chicago and via Fayetteville. Both legs will be operated with the Embraer E-175. It's American Eagle. Now, recently American Airlines and British Airways were ranked as the worst flying options according to a recent survey. So join me, and so that we can check out, is it really that bad as it says in the survey? It's very, very convenient. I came into Terminal B via the SkyTrain. And I went to security at Terminal E, and it's actually very, very the connectivity here is fantastic because you can go within terminals after security. As you can see, it's very, very quiet today in the morning on this New Year's Day. This was my aeroplane, November 269, November. An Embraer E-175 that was delivered in January of 2019. The legroom on this aeroplane was very, very decent, and the seat pitch was also pretty good. Nice touch to have a USB outlet as well, and as well as a normal charging port. The cabin and the was pretty clean. Signs of a brand new aeroplane indeed. I was in seat 20 Alpha, which gave me a good view of the magical wing on the E-175, despite it being near the back of the plane. We started pushback on time, and now you can hear the safety demonstration.
Pull up to remove the cushion, and take it to the closest usable exit. When exiting the airplane, place your arms through the straps and hug the cushion to your chest. If necessary, an infant life vest will be distributed by a flight attendant. The safety card shows how to use it. We will be dimming the cabin lights for takeoff. Individual reading light controls are overhead. Thank you for your attention. Enjoy your flight.
Terminal B is exclusively for American Eagle. You can see why there's so many smaller airplanes compared to the bigger terminals. It's always a pleasure to look out the window at DFW airport. You can see a whole lot of planes, a lot of variety of aircraft near Terminal A, Terminal C, and even by Terminal D where the wide bodies come for international flights. One nice thing of DFW Airport is that you can actually see a taxi to the runway that goes well above the normal road. Now, I invite you to sit back and relax and enjoy the takeoff on this E-175. Today it was a bit cloudy, but it seemed like a nice day for flying. In the distance you can see downtown Dallas. We encountered quite a few bumps during the flight. It must have been due to the cloudy weather and rough air, and maybe a bit of storms in the distance as well. Soon after the onboard service had started, I had an orange juice and I was also given some Biscoff biscuits. Both were really refreshing. Not too long after we began our descent into the Northwest Arkansas area. The scenery seems pretty nice and I'd love to come here for holiday at some point.
pleasure to welcome you to Northwest Arkansas, where the local time is approximately 9:40. You may now use your cell phone. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign is turned off and keep the aisle clear of all personal items. Take a moment to check your seat pocket for any personal items like tablets and cell phones. When you open the overhead compartments, be careful as items may have moved in flight. For those of you making connection, check the monitors in the terminal for gate information or visit aa.gov from your phone. American Airlines and our oneworld partners, thank you for flying with us today. We hope to see you again soon.
This airport isn't really that busy. You can tell by the amount of empty gates right next to us. So, overall the flight wasn't bad. Cabin crew were really good. The seat was a bit stiff, but it was reasonably comfortable for this short flight. Nice to have the airplane biscuits, which are made out of Biscoff, and a nice orange juice beverage as well. I'd say that American Airlines so far has been pretty good on this domestic flight. Let's see if they can keep that streak up on this next one, coming right up. This is my aeroplane to Chicago, another Embraer E-175. Registration November 248, November. Delivered a bit earlier than my previous flight, in around the first half of 2017. Despite this airport feeling pretty small, it does actually feel pretty convenient, and it's also very, very clean. Boarding had started right on time at about 10:25 a.m. Central Time. Once again, the comfort was really decent for this flight. Legroom was good. Nice touch again for having a power outlet, including a USB port and a normal charging port. Seat pitch was okay, despite it being a little less clean on one side. I also got the same seat as I did in the previous flight, 20 Alpha, which gave me a decent view of the wing as well.
Band over your head. Pull the straps to tighten and breathe normally. Put on your mask before helping others. Oxygen is flowing even if the bag doesn't inflate. In a water evacuation, you can use your seat cushion for flotation. Pull up to remove the cushion and take it to the closest usable exit. When exiting the airplane, place your arms through the straps and hug the cushion to your chest. If necessary, an infant life vest will be distributed by a flight attendant. The safety card shows how to use it. We will be dimming the cabin lights for takeoff. Individual reading light controls are overhead. Thank you for your attention. Enjoy your flight.
The taxi to the runway for takeoff felt a lot quicker. It may have been due to the fact that there were less amount of flights leaving than the normal busy airports that I've been to. as we take off from the Northwest Arkansas area, do enjoy the sights and scenery of this place. In the middle of the flight, I did decide to take a short nap, so I do really apologize for not filming the food and drink service. We soon began our landing and approach into the Chicago area. I invite you to sit back and relax and enjoy the beautiful sights of the Windy City. This huge body of water is Lake Michigan. This is the huge body of water that you can see at the Windy City. Lots of people do confuse it with an ocean, but it's actually a lake. We are now approaching the downtown Chicago area. Do keep a lookout for the CS Tower. began our landing into O'Hare Airport. Nice to see the snow again after quite a while.
It's our pleasure to welcome you to Chicago O'Hare, where the local time is 12:16. You may now use your cell phone. Please remain seated with the seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign is turned off and keep the aisles clear of all personal items. And take a few moments to check the seatbelt for any personal items like tablets, cell phones. When opening overhead compartments, be careful as items may move in flight. For those you make connections, check the monitor inside the plane. To gain information on visit AA.com. American Airlines and our One World Partners, thanks for flying with us today. Hope to see you soon. Welcome to Chicago O'Hare. And have a good day and Happy New Year.
If you're an av geek, Chicago O'Hare Airport is the place to be. You can see such a variety of planes, especially at the International Terminal 5. There are a huge variety of 767s, 777s, 787s, and sometimes the A380 and 7 in the classic 747. There was a bit of a delay with the jet bridge. That's why we had to wait an extra few minutes.
Could just please remain seated as the seatbelt sign is still on. Our auxiliary power unit that powers the aircraft on the ground is inoperative. So until our number one engine is off and we are plugged into ground power here, we cannot move. So just be a couple minutes and we'll get that seatbelt sign off for you. I appreciate your cooperation.
Alright, now to the verdict. Both flights were reasonably good for American Airlines short haul. The cabin crew were really good, seats were reasonably comfortable for this domestic flight, the onboard service was decent, We did encounter quite a bumpy flight on both legs, but that doesn't deny the fact that both are reasonably good experiences. I do strongly recommend American Airlines for short haul, and I hope that this proves that American Airlines aren't as bad as they may seem on the survey when it comes to short haul. Of course, I cannot speak for everybody, and I'm quite aware that long haul travel can be completely different to what you might experience on the short haul. Also, another thing to take note of is that there was a power outlet, and there was also Wi-Fi available, which was a really nice touch. I actually had the pleasure to watch one TV show on the XNA to ORD leg, and the power outlet did keep my phone well charged for the entire duration of this journey. So thank you so much to American Airlines for that. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Do consider hitting the like button if you like this video. And also consider subscribing to my channel if you want to hear more of my flight reports in the future. Also, if you want to follow me on social media, I have Twitter. So then in the search bar, type @J-Bunday13. Thanks guys. See you in the skies. Cheers.